Okay. Hi everybody. It's Professional May Priestess. Um, I just wanted to put out a few updates. I didn't know if I was gonna get online today because I wasn't really feeling it. There's just been a lot going on. Oh, my rap. Speaking of raps, I think that you guys should stay away from rap snacks for now because something has happened to their supply line because somebody got caught stealing several bags and boxes of chips trying to sell them for on the low so they can make money and stuff like that. So just be careful with that this week. Hmm. So one of the things that I need to report on is what's currently going on in the realm of basketball. You guys are seeing a lot with the different players and how they're getting removed from their team, and a lot is getting started because they were disrespecting their teammates, playing with their children, and it was really what happened with Rachel Gillum from Salesforce and her and what they did with her children, Ebony, that really set a lot of people off because I ran into the family that they're hosting her child with after switching at birth. And I said, do you know I saw them in downtown LA? This is the father, this is the mother. And I showed her the face and she went and looked them up on Instagram because she knows who that man is. And surely enough, that's her daughter. The whole family's in on it. No, that's your child. Okay, that's not good. So you guys need to be aware of the fact that they really were switching people's kids at birth and starting that much shit that 10 years ago they got together and said, okay, but Daisy's in between all of this. So let's create some gang stalking program where we go, sneak into people's house, feed them human meat and spell work and magic, get people to start a bunch of bullshit with Daisy because she knows about all this. And then she won't seem credible though. But that didn't work. It backfired. So because I'm not goofy and because I don't disrespect myself, right? Thank you so much. And because I don't get into nonsense, it was hard for them to figure out how to play. And then on top of that, my work came out too. So they were like, oops, how do we hide that? And then how do we hide my twin? Right? So starting a bunch of bullshit exposed the fact that they have no uterus. They've been playing games with people's kids. And basically their thing is if we molest enough kids, like Gavin Newsom and them, if I stick my dick in enough people's kids and practice pedophilia enough, we can do space travel. Because now with space travel, that's broken. The octopus is done. That's over. Every octopus that they bring, I own her functions. Every squid, every scuttlefish, every aquazi, aka the mix between an octopus and a type of jellyfish, right? Any type of jellyfish that's done for, we just take their functions because you're not supposed to be doing that. We own this planet because of how they played with spell work. You guys don't know that we own the planet. So now what's happening? It's trying to make it seem oh, we're not this and we're not that, and we're powerful and this and that, but we need your work. So we're not this and we're not that. We can do this and we can do that. We don't stick our dick in our kids and start a bunch of bullshit with something called early love and first love nonsense where people are having sex with their families and then purposely going out and sleeping with other teenagers, boys and girls, men and women, right? To spread chemical demons because you can get sick from sleeping with somebody that practices incest. So that's where we are in this whole thing about the exposure. That's done. I don't know what they're still hiding. I don't know what they're still avoiding. Remember, they're on drugs. So they edit my channel, my views, and then they say, oh, no one saw it because I edited it. But you know that several hundreds of people saw it because we all watched this together in a stadium. I know for a fact we all set this up. So we know for a fact that you're playing. 6 people at a time? No, I know that there's dozens of people watching because my whole class is watching, right? So you need to be careful with those type of things which are coming up in conversations regarding Shilpa Jain and somebody working at YouTube in their trust and safety department or whatnot, because she plays with all of them, but she doesn't know that we know. She doesn't know that we know Shilpa's husband put her ass out. Shilpa's been going through a bunch of chaos. Shilpa's been starting a bunch of bullshit. Shilpa's been getting hit the fuck up. Somebody, Shilpa lost her job at Yes. You can say whatever you want. Me and Austin are working things out, but you still lost your job, right? And Shilpa got set up because she's friends with Honey Hansen and them. She's friends with all the white transients that everyone's complaining about their farm now. So she's trying to hide the fact that she played in India like that. And Shilpa went, she's done 2, switching at birth, altogether 3 with their little group playing in India like this. Oh, how do we keep purpose? And I didn't know that you're supposed to do this because white people brought them in a circle, crying and huffing and puffing, showing their clones from space on Zoom, oh, it's called Higher Soul. Some of you guys have some, hey, I'm right here. They don't know anything about this. But why didn't you tell me that you have no melanin and that you're sitting in a room with other whites and you guys are all sitting and farting on yourself and you're retarded? You never told me that though. That's what they did. to get people like, oh, I know who I am. Sean King, I know who I am. And things, did you notice that the person you're looking at has no melanin? I know, yeah. AZF, that's been done. He's like the first. So let's look at this, right? Because you're an ape, right? An ape is basically somebody that got their DNA by having sex with their mother and father. Right. So you can keep on going with that, but you saw what came out, right? You exposed your DNA. Good. So first thing that I have to talk about is a new system for brothers and sister Asuka management. I just want to say too, for like the make-off challenge, if I walk up in the store and I say something to you, or the cartel tells you to do a certain thing and you want to play because, oh, my father can get this, or I'll look like this, I will just have you murdered. I'm sorry, I'm done playing with it because too much has happened in the last 24 hours. You know better. You guys are playing with people's kids. You were starting a bunch of bullshit. I'll just have you murdered. Just let me know. So good, good. Yes, I'm talking about loss prevention, cashiers, etc. You just come in, you play in the store, that's it, you're dead. Good. So it's a pyramid, and the pyramid has 4 tiers. Okay. At the bottom of the pyramid is to count an audit of positions and who's in those positions and their qualifications. Like, oh, but she's done this and that. But like, look at her resume though. She's done all this work. Look what she did just as an intern. Let's pull her up. Then you're going to do an inventory of the needed positions and the resources that you have allocated towards that program or position or whatever, that department. Then you're going to outline the cuts, restructuring, and promotion. Like, okay, you're a nurse, you're an RN, but I want to send you to a training. It's going to be like it's going to be like night school, but you're going to get a certification and you're going to be like a nurse practitioner though. It's going to be like 3 months because the whole system is outdated anyways, and it's a bunch of garbage. Because being a nurse practitioner is like one step down for being a physician assistant. It's like how they like create a racket. So there's going to be a program in between. Like, okay, moving from a nurse practitioner, right, physician assistant, like a 6-month program, something like very like easy and streamlined. You may even like, it may be even on the campus of your school where we bring people from the university to come on campus and like, oh, classes tonight, right? Like people can just drop in, do their certifications and stuff like that. After doing the class, and you can go and teach it. This is like basically that type of thing. Because there's so much going on with people not having credentials and so much needing certain people because of the crash, that this is what we're going to go ahead and do. Now, this is like, a bunch of bitches lost their credentials, a bunch of bitches like got removed from working, a bunch of people. There's 2 races of people that can absolutely no longer work in medicine, and that's whites and Asians. Absolutely not. After what came out with Cheong, Indians, you're right there behind them. Children's Hospital, you're right there. That cell histology, I'm going to show you something. You better be careful because everyone's talking about you. Cell pathology examples. Better be careful playing with people's work. Yeah, and that's why a lot of H1N1 that accelerated it. There's 3 Indians talking right now with different families. Like, yeah, they just came in the classroom and said that I can no longer be in the program. They kicked me out. They removed my like email, everything, because you were playing with people's kids, bringing kids to the school. Like, oh, where's the laboratory? Yeah, but I brought kids. Come on, guys, we're all in it. We're all in on it. Fat nigger bitch. Yeah, this how we get our powers back. Yeah. So you basically had 300,000 kids on the planet kidnapped, raped, and murdered, amputated, a whole bunch of bullshit over aquatic functions that exist naturally in people of color so you can play with white women. Okay, thank you. And that one's getting removed from their program. You guys have no idea what has happened. California, we're only like 70 in, but there's like a mass firing over the weekend. They're reviewing everything. You haven't done any work. You're not doing anything. You're sending out Daisy's work. You're done for. Everyone involved in that got hit. Because I'm going to show you once again Bernadette as an example. Thank you. We're using Bernadette. Thank you. There's somebody that works in the state. I can't say their name, but thank you, Daisy. I just wanted to say we're using Bernadette as an example of what happens when you play with other people's work. I'm not really sure what the fuck you guys are talking about with this longanisa or this linguica, but keep that bullshit all the way the fuck over there. And it's that nonsense with Soupe, and that's what I want to talk about. She's done. That's done. 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 Thank you guys so much. And just wait. There's a few guys doing victim of a crime. Give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So then cell pathology, right? Like being able to read people's cells. This is like a definition. So this one that I read, I said, okay, let me cover it. So basically here, I'm gonna cover it and read it just naturally. So basically what happened here is like, this is like a cross section of somebody's like inner thigh. It would be the right thigh. It's the right thigh. And you can tell because of this is like the lymphatics. These are like the lymphatic networks that have been shut down. Because if it was left, this will be turned the other way, right? So inside of her left thigh, this is like a cross section of her lymphatic system because when she came into the doctors, I can tell because the doctor's watching this, she was like changing different colors, like her skin was getting darker, blotches in different colors, and then she was getting like some type of blue coloring because of the poison, because it like also reduced her ability to have an oxygen exchange, right? Which is going to come up in the next few minutes when I talk about this new drug game and how you guys are going to be getting simple things from the drugstore so you can test, is this human meat or is this Qigong? Because the oxygen exchange between humans and those two animals, mainly pork, beef, and lamb, is completely different, right? Our muscle makeup is different. Even the way in which your muscles exchange information and then the sacromeres move back and forth so you can have a muscle movement, it's way different than it is in like a cow or a pig. Different, right? And they have two extra levels of like muscle that we don't, especially because the cow, her size. So there's something too about them having portal functions in their muscles, in their blood, like blood supply, aka like their veins and things like that. That's going to allow you to see a specific color come out in the oxygen rate. And it's going to be different from a human being because we don't have that complex system for air portals functions for air because we're like a more complex being. So this is where you guys are going to start to see why is this coming out in this color for this meat and that meat. I've tested all these ones, and that's how you guys can do your own testing because the USDA is a game. So then I'm still reading this, right? So they used a specific like staining. This is be for like a gram positive. Yeah, like the staining that they used is like for a type of gram positive because they wanted to see like what would happen. Like, is this a bacterial infection? Because then if it was a bacterial infection, it wouldn't be this type of color. It would be like a different type of color, right? You'll see splotches of red, a little bit of like purples, things like that. So because I sent this out, because I can read stuff like this, I said, oh, this is like blood of flowers. Like they made her like have sex in her family. It's like a backwards family. They live like in a mountain range. And there's something about her going back and forth to the town. Like she's like the only one that can go or something because she speaks a certain language. They were switched at birth. So they go back and forth into the town buying certain things. And that's how she started having a relationship with another man. And her family got mad because they're like, oh, you're trying to run away. And that's how she passed away, this female, right? So the doctor that did this, he's already been like talking about this rounds. And that's how 3 people got fired from Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. Good. Keep going with my work. Good. And it was also this one too. Umbilical cord of a fetus at 8 months. Yeah. Wait, well, no, actually, yeah, that was the one that did that and exposed Martian and Hagley, and where they got like a set of babies from in like 2000 and like 2018 from space. So I just wanted to show you guys like these are some of the things that are getting people fired. So one of the beings that we're gonna call on, I'm gonna bring that forward in a minute. Right. So targets for this week is the police, of course, medical professionals that were playing with air surgeries, judges, and then social work, people that were playing games with Aaron and them, specifically people that were playing with Aaron and them. So the judges, that's a bit different. Once we clap out the judges, we already have a list of almost done. Let's start focusing on all the loss prevention that was playing with Mark because they were also kidnapping people's kids using the systems that they have. Like, okay, you can upload their face. Okay, we don't have her face, but let's look in like the school district. Okay, this is her mom's name. Okay, good. They're stalking and harassing their parents like that after like kidnapping their kids. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start smacking them out, starting with Nordstrom Rack. Good. So mhm. Okay. The history of Black mac and cheese. Be careful with nonsense. All of a sudden, all this history and Indians and this and that, and be careful because some of those photos are from space. And they said somebody like, oh, have you seen this website with all these photos? Some of that is from space because that melanin It's not possible for this melanin to exist in this universal subset. Be careful. Some of these videos, some of these are brand new. Yeah, there was one that they want to take off. I downloaded it. Okay. Stop. You're not a Seminole. Stop. Stop. Right. Stop. Stop this immediately. This one was a Mayan. The Olmecs, he's the one that destroyed them. Stop this. Stop this immediately, trying to prove like, oh, we're not honeybees. Look, we have this melanin. Look, they're dark like me. Okay, but they have real activated melanin. It says that she's DMT6 and you're Salt Pepper number 3. Be careful. You wanted to play games and run your mouth and talk about shit that never happened. Daisy did this and Daisy did that. Good. So we casted a spell. So what they're actually hiding in gossip will come out. Oh, so now that's why everyone knows we have sex with our dad. Yeah. Because your gossip was so extreme, someone said you're hiding something, and it came out. Because somebody's been sending emails from the minute you started this. Because she saw everything on Castle's phone. Good. So let's see Bay Area Karmics. Some people don't know about this, and I'm going to go ahead and just like reactivate this right now for you guys. So there's this website, not this website, but I will say this. It's a YouTube channel. I just wanted to say, side note, nails. Some of you guys are wondering about like nails and stuff like that. I used to have very long nails. I stopped growing my nails out. Magic. I'm just waiting for this to be done so I can grow my nails out. So be careful, Playboy. Right, okay. So let me see. Okay, woo, Calico Hoes, okay. All right, you guys. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of videos that I put on private for the feds, Apple wiretapping. For the feds, please get your mans. When stalking goes left, for the feds updates. All these videos were used to get Castle caught up the first time. Yes, all these videos were used to get all the endowment. All of them got hit the fuck up and all of them got caught the fuck up early on. This is what they used. I'm going to put all the videos on public because they're on private. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unleash that. And you guys can see, but wait though, how long has this been going on? Deep sea diving regarding Castle dumping bodies in waters and like trying to set up hood niggas. This has been going on for 2 years because this was taken when I was living in Atlanta. Exactly. So you mean to tell me that they've known for this long? So I'm telling you, there's several niggas that are about to get out of jail this week because look at this now though. Look at what happened in Algiers. Look what happened here. Algiers, yeah, hella shootings, hella chaos because you never told me about Castle, but they pulled my daughter's body out of the water. Never told me you knew this, but you should have at least called me because you know I was looking for her. That's all I had to say. Thank you. I use this in court because it was endowment, and then they stalked and harassed his family because he does in fact know Greg Cuneo, and it was Amanda. You know, she does sing like, oh, the father. She was taking care of the father. She was like living there and stuff like that. She has a son. She's like the nice one out of all her sisters, and you know her sisters in that motorcycle club. They found out about this and hid it. Because they were playing with Castle then with Spellword. With Mambo. Yeah, that one or the one that looks like a mutant. Yeah, playing with tarot cards and starting shit. You also have to be careful. You have to be more careful when you're starting shit like that. Because people saw Desiree, they saw Mambo Charity, and they were like, wait, what? By the way, I just have to tell you something that came up in the virtual reality. This is what got Stephanie's kids taken away because somebody spread this and sent this to the feds. I missed this messy deck. I'm going to make another one. This deck got so many people exposed about Stephanie putting her kids in like swimsuits and stuff, taking pictures of Raya half naked and sending it to different white men. And it came up on their phones because they got their phones tapped with this investigation with Adam Zwicker moving newborns in his private plane. Thank you. So now what's going to end up happening here is you guys don't know that because Desiree showed her image and like showed people that she's that schizophrenic and like, oh, let me just post my picture. And like, no, I don't look like Daisy. I want you to repeat that every day. They brought her in. I want you to repeat this every single day. I am not Daisy. I do not look like her. I am not her. I am not this. I am not that. Every day they make her repeat it. The people that she got involved in, good. Talking about some, this is actually abusive. Good, keep going. Keep going, bitch. Because you started all this bullshit because you're schizophrenic. So go ahead and stop that fuckery because she was putting people's period blood in people's food and drink, even the karmics that made them even more bonkers. And that's how this blew up. And she thought it was funny until she got hit. Desiree, what are you doing? Because everyone lost their mind. You're doing something. I know it's you. So now everyone's talking about this. And that's why all these basketball players, basketball players, football players, and baseball players got traded off their team because somebody saw Desiree's image and they're just not finding it out. Who's Desiree though? They keep on mentioning her. Desiree is this one you keep on seeing, the big sloppy one. She was putting her period blood in people's food and drink and making up stories to get people to go against me with magic. She went and did it in 4 different cities and started hella shit. And then it culminated into one big stock thing. Okay, you're here too. Okay, good. We got a community. Let's first talk about what you first told me about Daisy. That's why I got involved in this. Right. Using period blood. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, and that's why some of the members were like, you know what? I'm not even that mad because now it makes sense why we got traded off our team. Because look at Desiree. Anybody will trade us off the team because look at this fucking nonsense and bullshit, and we're playing with Drake. Yeah, so they got traded off their fucking team. Started, and that's where Desiree got hit again because her image makes people angry because she's disgusting. And another thing got started because she was playing games with Black Girl Ventures and commenting on all their videos and running her mouth. So there's one female that was making like, I was making like a platform for like legal help, like people can find qualified state bar like attorneys in Florida. And she was in the competition. We did like a hat competition or something like that because I was going to move to Florida. I had a lease and everything. Yes, I was about to move to Florida. And they stalked me there. So I'm like, oh, nope, gone. Because they stalked me there. But how did you find out Daisy was going to Florida, though? Oh, because we hacked her computer. Thank you. And that's exactly how everyone got charged early on. Because she put it on YouTube. Yes, Desiree made a fake YouTube channel of me playing with Kichi and stuff like that. Hella people got arrested. 2 people from the endowment had to get fired when that came out. Yes, because somebody sent Kichi's videos around and said, hi, Martha, I just want to know, are you paying for this? Because you got exposed for switching my child at birth. It was Desiree and her image alone that set a lot of people up in drama. I've already showed her image, but for the people that are new to this, like, let me get on her YouTube. For the people that are new for this is her image. Now you know what you look like because you don't want to see you. Why? You were so gung-ho to start a bunch of bullshit. Oh, I have a tea business. That's Desiree. Where my hand-me-down? Ooh, no. This is Desiree Johnson. Javier, she was involved too, but not with the Chion against Samanda. Just her dad being dishonorable in the cartel. Mm-hmm. Well, this is Amanda, the one that passed away. Yeah. No, Amanda's actually Brazilian. Her mom is like brown, Her dad I never met, I don't know. She just looked like this. Switch at birth, Amanda could have been, but she was a sweet person though. So she didn't just that's all I have to say. I didn't go to her wig because I knew that there was a whole opposite around. That's what got me. Daisy's not here. They did it. And that's how they all got their phone tapped. And that's how it came out that Gino Pastore, his dad is in the Daily. They defunded them so badly. That place is so dead. People have come up in there, ran up on Rosalind, ran up on him, ran up on hella people. Nothing has happened. They're hella messy. They turned that place into a trap house. That's done. Good, bitch, you want to play with period blood. That's Desiree. No, sometimes she puts clippings in her fucking hair. She got caught so badly, starting a shit like, you're playing with these microlinks. Okay, I didn't know that you did that. Oh, just sometimes. And got caught. Yes, 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 yes. So this is the big bitch that started all that. Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is like decent. Like, when you see Desiree how she walks around, you'll be like, ooh, this is how she walks around. Big ass long ass skirt, big ass t-shirt, ankles. Her feet spilling out shoes, ash everywhere, dirty, smelling, leaving trails of nonsense when she gets up. That's what they call her slug butt, because she always will leave like a long, thick ass like line of slime running around smelling like feces. Desiree's fucking filthy. That's what I'm talking about. She started this, so when all the basketball teams and entertainers saw this, they said, "Oh, that's done. You guys are playing with that." That's what I'm saying. It was easy for them to take you off the team because they heard Desiree and Castle and Juliana. When they found out about Juliana and her past, and when they see Juliana's face, not her LinkedIn photo, what she looks like now after rounds of meth and fentanyl and playing with heroin with Castle, okay, then I can feel like I could do more candles. Okay, now I can really like do it. Yeah, like tweaking and shit. Now when you see her now, that's what got people started because somebody saw Juliana in Seattle and they sent her picture out. That's what got started in Washington. That's what got started. And that's why everyone got killed in Washington. If you haven't noticed, okay, good. So yeah, that's the one that Castle's trying to hide, tough Juliana. But let me see if I can. Ooh. Whoa. She has like a website like I'm a pregnant pause. Yeah, this is her website. Hella disgusting. I'm a photographer who happened to your job. Oh, I can't like work in social work anymore for my juvenile clients because I should do juvenile product probation. So this is why this got started. This is why people's kids, 1,400 kids got switched at birth. So you can hide the fact that Juliana was a whore and Martha was trying to hide what she did then because she was involved in one of those disappearances that Juliana planned. Like, oh, I'm her probation officer. I can do this. Oh, Martha, I remember her. This is going to be good. She's never going to figure this out. And this is going to be going for, oh, and Castle strangling a woman with a hanger, specifically going to the dollar store and buying a bunch of wire hangers and somebody identified him. No, he came here. He bought a bunch of wire hangers. I have the receipt. I went and I looked that day because I texted somebody, oh, this man came in here. He's fine. Yeah, be careful. Everyone has identified Castle because they all got pulled into the virtual reality because you're playing with spy magic. So there is a spell. People that I've seen you do foul will be able to be available to tell the truth. Because remember, they were having a bunch of meetings about Daisy did this and Daisy did that. I was never at any of them. And the people that like were solid, they didn't know about them either. But a few of them. So that's the spell that we casted. The people that can tell on you will be available. Good, since you want to tell fake ass stories and I just don't understand what's going on. All of a sudden, she started sending me these photos, and let me just pull this up. Why would you do that? And I feel so uncomfortable. And oh, I just murdered 200 women. I didn't want to tell people that like I have a bunch of bodies hidden at Jeff's Center Circle, and I can't move them yet because the police are watching us. Oh, so Daisy didn't do anything, no. Okay, good. That makes sense because we looked into Juliana. Yeah, they did. Front, back, left, and center. I don't know Juliana Cottrell. Me and Juliana Cottrell, we are not associates. That's Castle. I thought you said that you don't. Ooh, Martian that everyone's looking for, playing on the computer. Hey Juliana, well, how much did you do though? Because everyone's calling my phone about you. I don't know why though, because they saw you on her website. Yes, right. So the whole time you were involved, because look at that. Irklankla, there we go. Irklankla, there we go, playing in Palestine. Oh, we're doing activism for, yeah, playing with the Ethiopians at AU Lounge. Yeah. Because Castle swore up and down that he didn't know Juliana. They thought it was all good. Yeah. Okay. Indian country. Oh, so that's what happened with the Suquamish. That's what happened. Oh, then I went to Academy of Art to do my master's so I can just go ahead and get um so I can just go get like financial aid and stuff like that and loans because I can't get a job. AT Grizzly, I'm in Chicago, a bunch of like mixed bitches and they're weird. Are they calico holes? Do you know that that's actually Juliana's family? That's Juliana's family because Juliana's a calico hole. Did you not know that? Their family left Louisiana and went to Chicago after Juliana killed like 4 black men by giving them period blood and some other magic. Okay. Yeah, my family did start the Detroit riots. They always told me to keep quiet and like don't work in certain industries. Okay, yeah, because I'm going to show you the autopsy report for her grandfather who shot himself in the head because he went on the run for Texas. He went on the run after that and went to Texas and met Willie Brown there. And they both traveled over here because now his son is out here. Because Juliana's father, he passed away. His name is Peter. He looks just like Castle. He used to be a firefighter. That's like one of the biggest things that people have to find out that Willie Brown knows Juliana Cottrell's father. This is going to get like 8 police officers fired, but like 6 people arrested now. Whoa. Right. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you see daddy issues. And I don't understand. Like, I felt like I thought she was like more stable than that. I didn't know she had like daddy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because Castle was texting himself for months, like building up fake evidence to show for people. Yeah, I'll be okay. But I just want this to be like taken care of. We emailed her for like a meeting. She never responded. They never emailed me about anything. Right, because you're sitting here then. So then what's all this with these restraining order applications? Oh, well, we try to have a meeting. Why wouldn't you have it right there in front of the judge? And you never mentioned this because we were all watching. Because somebody sent out the Zoom link. Oh, I didn't know people were watching you be a schizophrenic. Yeah, everyone knows what you did. That's why no one takes you seriously. That's why you got fired. The cartel, the fake one, they had to call Martha and like, you have to fire him though, because this is causing like too much drama. That's Juliana's father, and he looks just like Castle. Okay, so now you see daddy issues and why this bitch is starting all this bullshit. Yeah, but this is the one that's really gonna get this bitch hit the fuck up. Yeah, yeah. He committed suicide. He shot himself in the head. Oh, ooh, Aries. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's how Pachacho will weave itself through the family just to make sure we can find you. I wanted to say something so bad. I'm like, oh, this is gonna come up later. I just didn't say anything. One evening in the spring of 1987, unable to carry his burdens of basically having a white wife and being a calico nigga and starting a bunch of shit, my grandfather walked into a field, sat down under a tree, and committed suicide, basically. You guys need to look into these photos that Juliana has, because there's one of an autopsy report and it has the name of that family, because everyone's looking into them in Chicago for what got started out there in Detroit. It's them. Juliana's a calico hoe. That's the last thing that needed to come out. It's so bad. Ooh. She saw this. Oh, that looks like me. This is exactly what Juliana looks like. A two-faced woman. Yeah, when I posted this on my YouTube, someone said, oh shit, this is gonna come out. Their family calico hosts. This I posted a video about two-faced friends and stuff like that. That's what Juliana looks like. Let me see if I can find the other one. Ooh, down to like her in her hair and starting hella shit. And just be careful with that bullshit too, because everyone saw you doing magic like tough on my images because you're uncomfortable with yourself because you're disgusting. Stop doing sex work. Yeah, Juliana was doing sex work pregnant the whole nine. This is gonna get somebody hit the fuck up. She's trying to hide the photos. Yes, because it's the autopsy card for her grandfather that's gonna explode in Chicago. So that's why Castle was out here doing all that. So because you knew about Juliana's family and stuff, and you thought it was funny to have mental illness to play like that in Chicago. You know what you started? They have no idea. They don't care because they're calicos. They have sex with their family. If Juliana could have sex with her father, she would. She's had sex with her cousin. But we couldn't find the page, or they're trying to take it out, or they're trying to make it seem like they didn't associate with her. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Because look, it's right here, but it's not. Oh, okay. There's two people that can identify this family. That's him. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, that's him. Whoa. They're playing with this faggot ass nigga. Castle's half white. That's why he acts like that. Yeah, he's been trying to hide that for years. Castle, that he's half white. That's why he doesn't have a dick. That's why these bitches like start fighting and going back and forth. It's gone. Oh, well, looks like somebody took this shit down. Because this can start a lot of shit, but don't worry, I screenshotted it. So on her website, yeah, she had like some other like photos too. But I think you guys, it's important for you guys to look into Juliana because she's the one that started this. She started this whole entire thing from the minute I met her at Pizza Coffee in front of two people that like followed her from that place. But they're talking. They followed her from that place straight to Castle's house and took pictures. Because Castle swore up and down that he doesn't know Juliana and we're just friends and I haven't seen her. Why is this all? Oh, I just want to let you know who owns Castle and this and this and that. Because he was like dating some bitch that the Hanifi said, oh, this is like your wife now, you have to. Because she had Castle's phone tapped and he thought that that was a joke. Who would she be playing with to get phone tapping technology? Somebody that plays in criminal justice with Aaron. Because I told Castle that she has something on your phone, like phone monitoring. Because every time I send you something, you open it, she knows about it. Because I'm checking in the cards. They got exposed early on because somebody said, I know Juliana did that. Because look, Daisy's been talking about it, so I know she hacked my phone. I'm just trying to figure out where she got it. 2019 September. How many people died? Thank you. That was Juliana that did that. So literary landscapes, there's something Like, I mean, I wanted to show you guys though. She had a few pictures on here. This man is a pedophile and a rapist. This is gonna explode his image. Like, I'm powerful and I have this and I have that. Yeah, you'll see. I'm just not working in that industry, but you'll see. His family and his photo. This is gonna explode. Beer chronicles now. This is fuck these you guys are watching this. Well, how did he disappear? Okay, they started the Detroit riots, and she knew that she was going to start this bullshit, and it would make it to that level. And she thought it was funny that Giuliana's on meth and like heroin with Castle. So now we see, but why did they take it down though? So you need to tell me her family started that, because these are the Calico holes from that time. Yes, that's why they made it a two-faced woman, that they start hella shit. They go play with whites and they play in the black community. But I want dick over there. I want to go from the other side of the tracks. I want me a nice man. He has a nice marriage, bro. Yeah, let's go over there. And starting hella shit. And starting a lot of shit. Avant, fall temptress. Though you showed a face as fair as heart of man had ever charmed, I see another on the other side. Deceit has wrinkled past form. So now, so you mean to tell me that that's her family? That's Giuliana's family. Those Calico holes hiding in Chicago. Yeah, Brooke Jenkins, she knows them. She exposed them already. Like, oh, I didn't know that was your, what the fuck? I don't want to be involved in this. So she exposed them. That's how Dirk's dad and T Grizzly's dad and mom got put into all of them. Okay, and that's how Dirk's brother got killed. Thank you. The one with the locks, that's how he got killed. Those Calico holes running back and forth, playing on the phone with Giuliana. So now let's look into this. I'm so happy that she got exposed. Let's see her image. Yeah, I want to know about that, because Giuliana said that you were texting her and calling her. And how did she get my number? I met Giuliana at Pete's Coffee. She put my phone number on my website so she can get my pictures to play with magic, because all the practitioners called the police and told on her when they saw this. Oh, I didn't know that's what you were into and what you were doing. No, no bad luck here. Oh, okay, yeah, we're working. I could just leave you alone. Like, oh, I don't want people thinking that it's about race. Like, whoa, yeah, people come. She's been applying for jobs. She watches this. Oh, I didn't know. That's why I couldn't get a job. Oh my God. And Giuliana's using her email and stuff, like, oh no, I'm not that one. I'm a different one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. We're not gonna be able to email you. You're that lady Giuliana from the virtual reality. Oh no. You just can't be here. I'm sorry. No. That's her. Long hair. Yeah. She looks disgusting. She's very disgusting. Not sure what the fuck happened here. Very delusional. Now you know how people feel about you. No one thought that was cute. That Castle had like a white woman like running around playing. Giuliana, she's like short and scrawny. She's like 5'2" maybe, and Castle's like 6 something playing with her. Yeah, and that's when I knew something was wrong with him. I'm like, oh, okay. So when I was complaining about the magic, it's because I wanted the conversation about why you glamoring me. Because Giuliana knows why she was attacking me with magic. I just wanted you to know that this conversation was going to come up, because everyone's going to ask, like, but what did you do in front of her, or what did you say that allowed her to act like that with that magic, which is coming up in court. Right, because you amped it by playing with Giuliana, right? Like, maybe I can get you something and stuff like that. And well, maybe. Right. So then you used me as like a thing, like, oh, to get Giuliana amped up and stuff like that. Works every time. Right, because you looks like Castle's like mom in his head. So, oh, like I'll have a forever mate to go like fuck on my mom and stuff like that, because that's where his mind is at. Isn't that what you not did? You did that with all those other women though. So I'm calling the police on you though. That's what you're like not answering though. Like, oh, okay, because you're all beefing now. Because Juliana's a lot out of control when it comes to like magic and playing with people. Very disgusting. She starts hella shit. I set her up. Oh, that bitch is done for. You're doing sex work when you're pregnant. You have to get pregnant so you can get an EBT card. Woo wee. It's not for me. This is for my child. Why am I only getting like $100 a month? Okay. That'll be okay. I guess I'm starved and like waking like baby cereal. Well, they say you like tapped out with your credit. You've been pregnant 6 times though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they took the rules off, baby. Something just really crashed in syntax too. Using 2 different like browsers, because that was Safari and this one was Chrome. That's very serious what Juliana's family is involved in. Very fucking serious, as she's still running around playing games with Castle after all this. I just have to show you guys that. So next is deep sea diving, right? I'm gonna go put those videos in public. You can see what I've already come out, and you need to tell me that all this came out with tarot cards online. So when she started coding with those tarot cards, why the fuck didn't you answer that? That's why everyone's getting switched up their team and getting hit. Because the same tarot cards told you that Castle killed all these women and exposed everything, and you guys saw all the evidence, and you saw these bodies pop the fuck up, and then you sat and you played with me for how long? Page of Pentacles, divination. So that's why this is now. Yeah, okay, yeah. 9 of Cups, blood rituals, Imperial blood, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, because it's really Daisy. I'm watching from space, and you're gonna get that one. It's one of the women that they killed. Thank you, my priestess. Thank you. We're working every day. I just want to say thank you. I was sad how I left the planet, but I know now that like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm excited. So they're wondering who's doing the magic. Go ask all the women that you killed. The fuck? So there's the King of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Walk away from Castle because he's a whore. Because he's just gonna keep on doing the same thing with third-party situations because he has a small dick and he needs that to like feel compensated as a man. And that's why he's so mad at Leon. Like, oh, he's handsome, and he wasn't like hoeing and starting this and starting that, and there's no stories about him and this and that, or like this and this and that. No. Right. Okay. So now good. So now, how long have I known about this with Juliana? Oh, I found it in like 2021. I was like Googling. I just do that like once every like 3 or 4 months just to see if there's anything in the news about arrest or other cases or anybody else reporting her or something like that. So I found it, and they're taking it down. You guys have no idea what you just exposed here with Juliana's family. Somebody got it. They've been looking for him for years. Yeah, that family. Ooh, they didn't last in Texas. That's done. They're all dead. She had like 2 family members in Texas. That's done for. Oh, hi, Juliana. Like they're all delusional, mentally ill. And Juliana lived in Texas, and yes, several kids went missing because of them playing with magic. So, Palestinian community, I just want to let you guys know that everyone's seeing what's going on, and we're exposing like the big lie of what Israel actually is, right? Which is just a bunch of nonsense and like fuckery. Like it's just like another like it's just like whites like trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm Jewish though. I'm Israeli. I'm not white. You're still white. All right, there's no such thing as being an Israeli. What federation is that? Oh, right. Oh, we're Hasidic Jews. No such thing. Because you have no crystal body. That's just a bunch of bullshit to make it seem like you have a speech, and then you guys are like cutting off like the skin of your children's dick and then consuming it. Right. Because we know what you guys do in that synagogue in New York. Right. And I have 3 friends that used to do sex work in New York, and they have all Hasidic Jew clients. Yeah, one of them is Alex Hess. So let me know, because he knows what you guys did with that young that gave him cancer. You snuck into his apartment because you thought he told. It wasn't him that told. Your phones are tapped. Thank you. Ooh. No. So now Honey Hansen. I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys may know her sister Martha Hansen from NOC. They're both disgusting, but they're equally disgusting. But the other sister's worse. Martha's worse than her sister. So something happened like Friday night where I guess she was like dating some guy, and he like blasted into the virtual reality like, hi guys, I'm gonna go to Honey's house and like break up with her and show you guys this so that if it comes to my job, you know it was because of this. So he told on Honey, like, you never told me about like your clunkla though. I don't want you having sex with your dad and then coming to me. That's like not okay. That's not sacred at all. And you're always talking about this and this and that while you're playing with Daisy. And she got her ass exposed because somebody sent out an email of all the Erklankla families and what they were doing, and how Hani Hansen had her birth certificate changed to make it seem like she was born on the 13th to compete with me. Like, oh, this has been going for a long time, like with their families. But how do you know, Daisy, outside of this? Oh, well, it's just too long to talk about, but it's just like a long problem. Well, how do you know her? And why do you like women of color need to disappear with their uterus in between all this? Oh, I didn't know people like weren't into it at all. No, I don't want to stick my dick in a 4-year-old. I thought that you were 32. So right, and he has a mate, and she brought drama to his mate job over mate. And after he left Connie's house, he went to go play with his mate, and she saw. I'm gonna let you see this just so you know like what it feels like when you like somebody. So you know. I hope that that's enough. Yeah, he has a mate, and he went to go play with his mate. Woo. So I just have to tell you this week in environmental justice, you're going to see a bunch of chaos with emails going out about this person and how he was abusive there and don't trust them and they're not this and they're not that and they're no consent and this and that, and I had a dream that Sophie Karasik did that bullshit, started so much shit, started that, got put on the stage at the Grammys with Joe Biden. Like, you guys remember that? Like, oh, they do on-campus sexual assault stuff and try to set up some fake dude because he has a mate. It's coming back up in court because she's in there clunkla. Yikes. You guys need to be careful with what you start because you started it with me. All these families, these fade, that's nothing. That's really nothing. Legal support, that's nothing. For you to stop, that's nothing. You've been seeing people getting killed and hit and whole entire courts being drained of staff and everyone rehired. That's really nothing. This nonsense that you guys got started, they're waiting for this to stop so that we can come and have meetings. But you guys are amping it, and you're like building more court cases. People don't want to be involved in that bullshit. I promise you they don't. That's why you're not telling them. You had sex with your dad? Why didn't you tell me that? Right? So I just need you to know that. And there's like some white man that's like at the hostel and he has like his leg tatted or some shit like that. I'm just gonna let you guys know, I don't take you fucking seriously at all. You're playing with Andy's cooking. Oh, I've been into psychedelic states. You're taking meth. You've never had a psychedelic. I can promise you that because white people are blocked from that. That's why you go play with that. Like, oh, don't think we're like new with this. They don't need to know that we're blocked from those psychedelic channels. Oops. Oh, I'm not afraid of you at all. You will get socked in your face, period, bitch. And I need you to be careful because the cartel has really identified you going to the store. That's him right there. Somebody walked right past him. He said, oh, I think I'm being like watched. You are. Any white man that comes on this block, if I see you, you're done for. You will get followed and tracked and you will get hit. Good. Just so you know what time it is. The fuck are you talking about? And do you notice something about whites? They won't go for you. No, they'll go for like a smaller version, like, oh, a 3-year-old. That's safer. I'm right here though. You're running your mouth in virtual reality? Right. Nothing's gonna happen. They have some big, disgusting Nephilim sitting there, and that nigga's wanted for war crimes, running his mouth about victim of a crime. Yeah, but she said this and this and that to me. That should be illegal. But did you do it? And then leaving the office. Okay, let me like go ahead and get there. Like, we can go ahead and call the police. Be careful with that victim of a crime. Any side, yeah, any white man, be careful, because that's how Hani and them got caught up too. ESP getting hit with ESP after having children cut up and like mutilated like that, and calling the police. Like, they just keep on hitting me from afar. Oh, okay, we're incident report number, thank you, and then trying to apply for victim of a crime. You're about to find something about victim of a crime getting fucking funded in several states. It's going back to like public health. Yeah, no, I'm not afraid of you. No, not at all. You will get stabbed in your face. And if I catch you out near my apartment, if I even catch you in a place where I think that you're playing with me, I'm going to hit you up. And you don't want me playing with you at all. No, I'm not afraid of you. And no, you're not going to do anything to me on meth. I will really hit you up. You saw both of those niggas try to fight me and they were both on meth and none of them can handle it. I think you should be really careful. Right. Because that nigga swears up and down, no, that was never me that day. No, I would never do something that dishonorable. Why would you do that? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Hi, Daisy, I know you're online. I just wanted to show you, like, did you see this? Okay, great. Because everyone's getting fired and rehired. Yeah, thank you. Just to let you know, like, okay, she's online. So let's go ahead and. Right. I mean, like, come join the party. Oh, okay. Because I'm online. So they just wanted to like show people like, hey, she's online. So go and show people what's happening right now. Yeah. Because LinkedIn is exploding too. Like, no, we don't want you to ever say that you were even working here. No, don't ever put like that on your resume, on your LinkedIn too. That's a big fight happening because Lucy O'Leary started it. Yeah, I just wanted to say all of them have to take your company off like their LinkedIn. Because Lucy went around like, oh, I helped her do this and do that. But what are you helping her do now? Because I know Daisy was getting like severely stalked and harassed. Like, oh, well, we haven't really talked in a while, but oh, so it's safe to say that you didn't do any of this. Yeah. Okay, so why did you tell me that you were doing all this and that for Daisy? I wouldn't have helped you if that was the case. Okay, so you lied. Okay, great. Because I didn't know which one you were talking about. Because she showed someone else, she showed someone a different face. Once again, she didn't show them my face. She showed somebody like a different person. So there's a lot of people watching this and they don't know that, oh, you're the one from the virtual reality that everyone's stalking. Oh my God. Right. They didn't see my face. They saw Desiree or they saw another like sloppy bitch because they knew that my image would make people very angry, let alone my channel or my website. Good. Stop starting shit, bitch. The fuck? You're fucking on your dad. You're starting a drama. Whoa. Look at this fuckery. Queensland, Debbie Kilroy, Chief Executive Officer at Sisters Inside, formerly incarcerated, advocacy. Yeah, you find this page with Angela Davis and another there playing games. Oh, so they know each other. So that's how all the Maori sisters went in New Zealand and Australia. Yeah. And you guys remember that whole episode about the Uswa community and how a lot of them got killed? Yeah, that was them that did that. Because they killed this auntie. You know what? That's okay. She's second space, but still, it's not okay. It's not okay. She's just happy that, oh, you no pork? Oh my God, this is vegan. Okay, okay. This is good. Mahapa alcohol. I don't want to go back to the planet though. And it's okay. She was a fighter because she's like, you're coming here, you're robbing our farms. This is the little work that we have going into town with like our fruit stands and stuff. And that's, we can't even have that starting hella shit. I should put in jail in the first place, beating a white woman's ass because I saw you take that child down over there. This auntie Tapa'apai, you guys are gonna get caught the fuck up. Like Tapa'apai is like a war auntie, not her last name, but Tapa'aipa is like the original priest family. That's what that means. They're one of the royal families of the island, and you see what we're talking about right now. Do you see what we're talking about though? But do you see what I'm talking about? But why did this auntie lose her life so they can go play with uterine trafficking? Yeah, they did, and her family's having her fucking exhumed. This is what we're talking about. You guys threw all of this away to go play with Castle. That nigga has no dick. To go play with Juliana, that bitch is a meth addict and she's on heroin. To go play games with Martha and that bitch is switching people's kids, you're done for. That's just done. And you're talking about playing with Kemi and playing with me. And well, if I don't have those gifts over there, I'm gonna go over here and go fuck this person and go have sex with this person and go do that. You hoes are doing too much. Switch them off the team, all of them. Thank you. That's done. Dallas Bulls is next. Miami, that's already done. This dude is dead. Ooh, Lone Star Staffing, Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know, those different environments. Because why? Oh, we would do the staffing and then you guys get your paycheck through us. So we were putting like certain like technologies on all like the companies that we work with. Like, oh, just plug this in and just put their hours in. And then that's how they were like skimming on people's paychecks. To the point where like I make this much a month, I work this many hours. How come I'm not getting enough money? And now I can't like I'm not eligible for this or this or this, but I'm low income. And now I'm getting kicked out of my apartment because they just started this card skimming thing and I'm missing like half my check every check. Well, that will keep them quiet. And then no more of this like being hyperdimensional and better than us. Ooh, that's how you get shot though in your face. Good. Yeah, aftershocks of Bradford and Akiba. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, that's gonna come up again too because Castle burnt Akiba and then beat her ass because she went down to that Mahogany Munch like the dominatrix club and she was like, "Oh, your dick is small," and she's like, what the fuck? Oh no!" And he beat her ass. Ooh. DB, I don't fuck with him no more because there's a certain bitch that's still alive and I don't have a Hellcat. Okay, sister, when you come to Oakland Daisy, come to Allendale. I got a new spot. Okay, I know exactly where you live. You go up the hill like this, you go right there. That's actually a really good place to live. Thank you, brother. I'm about to come right over there. Guilty by association. Allendale, I'm guilty by association. By the way, there's some bitch that just dropped down from Vegas. What are you talking about? She's friends with Latoya Covington. Oh my God. And DB, you've been looking for her. Where's this bitch at? Because I can't find her in Allendale. She's right there in Allendale, her granny's apartments. No, there you go. It's okay, brother. Who cares? Bitch, you play too much. Seek and scan functions. So now, la da dee da da da, la da 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 da. You guys, oh, for the Palestinian community, thank you, Auntie. She just want to say, Daisy, you're even more crazy in space. I didn't really know, but I see. I just want my body taken care of. Yeah, Auntie. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, cremation. They wanted her cremated. Oh well, we it's gonna cost this much or this much. She could have got it covered. Yeah, they can do retroactive because they have insurance. This is one of the things that got started. Insurance in the islands. Let me show you this because I saw this article. Woo, New Zealand, and this is why somebody got murdered in the life insurance game. Watch New Zealand life insurance denied. Families, family mourn. Yeah, it was like how they wouldn't bury their families or cremate them so they can go play with Ear Clunkler. Ooh, ooh. Okay, New Zealand cost of dying crisis. There's a little bit in here about this. I'm going to pull up Facebook too, but it was about how they were playing with all the islanders, the indigenous people, for their burials, starting hella shit. You need to have insurance for your plot. No, public health concern. You can't bury your family on your land, so they can go play with Cheong and play with Irklank. Why? Yeah, you're starting a lot of shit, bitch. Don't start it over here. Don't. So now, and yeah, I did. I did a treatment on my teeth. So oh, here, I'm just going to show you the tooth powder so somebody knows why they got robbed in the cartel. Quiero saber. Okay, so yeah. It's like for like indigenous families, like it was like life insurance for indigenous peoples. New Zealand, yeah, they had a specific company, played the fuck out of them, starting hella shit, causing hella fucking drama. Ooh, I'm gonna find this. I saved it on my desktop. So it's not on this computer, it's on my older one because they're gonna be looking for this article because they scrubbed it from the media. Okay. Tell me about that. High priestess, that's what we were fighting too, how they were playing with everyone's family. We paid into these things for months so that we know for a fact if somebody dies, we have insurance to fall back on. And they were saying that we were like killing our older folks and stuff like that because how are they all dying? It was only two of them. Yeah. And that was one of the things that they did too. Yes. And they dismantled the whole entire island after like burning down their farms and shit like that with Australia. You hoes are like playing with the lethal fire, but all of this is meth that came from space in 2018. Like, okay, well, we need to just like, we have our agenda. You sure do have an agenda. And it backfired. Yeah, that was their agenda to take a bunch of meth and play with people of color. So, wow. No. Yeah, Ebony did. There was like one of the females in their like group. She was like making tooth powder and like they stole like something that she was looking for. Like that she was like buying. Like, oh, they don't have this anymore. I got this one. I like it. It's okay. I like two of their products. It's this one and like two other ones that are pretty good. I'm telling you, this is going to be gone soon. This is like an indigenous recipe though. Like we have something like this in Africa. It's a chewing stick, and then there's like a certain powder that we make too. So these are like common amongst indigenous people, like because there's a certain base in it that white people can't get. It's called tesquite. Ooh, all right. Or in Nigeria they call it a tufagwaise. Right. They even have it in Iran and like parts of Afghanistan. Like, oh, remember this powder we used to use it for our teeth and keep our teeth like nice and white. Yeah. So now you know why they're out there playing games and they're playing in Ika's phone again, right? So just keep on going. Just I promise you, you're gonna like ride it till the wheels fall off, and there's only one more wheel. Like literally. Okay, good. Just to like gauge where we are at. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those deep sea diving videos back on. Yeah, that was me in Atlanta. It's the same computer. And now you guys are going to realize something about like closeness, right? Because I had a computer that was like all the way over there. And it's just like for people's eyes. Because somebody went around with this whole like, oh, that is Daisy though. This is her. I've seen her in person. I took her picture. Oh, I didn't know that that wasn't. Oh, you guys better be careful with that. Trying to feel better about yourself. Because they had some big ass bitch and Patty Ochoa and a few other hosts. One that works with Leon and swore up and down that they were mates. And she saw me and was like, oh, okay, I'll leave him alone. Oh, I just thought you were body positive. So you need, whoa, coming to work talking about different hoods that you're not from and starting shit and opening your mouth about cases. Ah, come and you like to me talk and get out early. Okay, my brother got out of jail early because leaped out playing. What court documents? You guys remember that? We pulled that up. I'm like, they got So he signed up on a warrant and he's not in office. He doesn't have a job. So that brother's getting out. He just found out from his public defender. And she said, well, I feel that we should both be free from this. And he said, oh, okay. Okay, she cool. You, like, right? It's like an Inca thing, like, right? So, Queen, you always got hitters in my hood. When you and I got, there's a lot of love here, and I got gifts coming. Not horchata that has nonsense in it to stimulate your birth. Oh, there's a nice gift. There's nonsense in it to stimulate your birth, to induce your birth, and that horchata. Why is there so much cinnamon to induce your birth and birth induced? Thank you. That's all you needed. Just keep that horchata and test it. Because they hacked your phone and they saw you going to that one merchant. You hoes are like, you're doing too much. Like, you're doing a lot. No, you're like doing too much. Like, no, like just stop. Because one day you're gonna have a child and you're, well, Kourtney Kardashian, she's finding out the hard way. Like, oh my God, I didn't know she worked there though. That's okay. Me and Travis can just try again, right? Yeah. So now, Palestinian community, and you know that they love starting drama and causing a bunch of fuckery. I just want to let you know that there's a match specific to Palestinians on the planet for like creating lies, playing in the media, starting shit, playing with your resources, stealing, playing with your children, and this whole, why are all these people flying out to Palestine all of a sudden in Israel? Because they're here to molest the kids that they snatched. That's what they were there. Okay, well, if I do 3 of these children, it will give me 1 Malankwi and then I'm a Seminole, right? Okay, so there's a magic specific like to what happened to the Palestinian community. You have to put yourself in the Akasha to like use it as an ally. They've tried this before because they know about it. The Uzbekis have one, the Afghans have one. I'm using all of that. War magic, all of it. The Igbos have one for Biafra. Break your body, land. Oh baby, why do you think that all of the food is like getting imported? Oh, thank you. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm gonna use that magic this week. Um, that break your body is called the Uzbeki is called the Aspergen, the break your body system. So there's yeah, as like that company country called Aspergeren. It's basically saying like the place of like the original like steel and sand warriors. So rest in peace report, we're gonna do that platform next tutorial. The next tutorials that I'm gonna be doing, because some of you guys are waiting, I'm gonna do it on syntax. And then I'm gonna show you like the different technologies they're playing with on the planet that you guys didn't know from space. Like when you go by somebody's house with like one of those scanners to pick up like their phone and hack it, that's from space. But you expose that. I don't have to talk about that remote telepathy or remote communication devices. You guys clearly saw that that's from space because where is this coming from? There's something that they're putting in the news like, um, oh, this is like just extra radio wave activity, and we didn't know that it was going to impact or produce telepathy. We didn't like bring all this from space and start a bunch of bullshit because some people are like really looking into us for this space nonsense. And what we were doing in space with molesting people's kids because of that children's book that I wrote. Thank you. Yeah, radio signals don't exist in space. That's like radiation. Why use a radio signal when you just use like a piece of your hair, a light band? Oh, we're done. Bitch, you're fucking done. You're talking about you switched 1,200 Japanese children at birth to play games with this. Like, oh, we can do like force of physics and then space travel, huh? Okay, that didn't work. I didn't know that you have to have an Akasha for it. And that didn't work either. No, don't molest her anymore. I'm tired of hearing the baby cry. Take her back to her mom. New York coffee. So that's what you, enough of the negativity, queen. And I'm feeling we should both be free. That's my brother. Ah! Me and you. Keep on going. What we've been through. I'm telling you, San Francisco, Daisy, when you coming out here? It's Evangelist. Don't start that. Ah! It's Mousy, cousin. Call me. I'll call you. We're about to get something started. Here we go. Record-breaking radio signal that's 8 billion years old. Oh, okay. So the radio signal's like chanting, you black bitch and you nigger bitch. Oh, okay. I don't know that they spoke English all the way back there. They don't. It's a different Spanish language. How did you detect that? Because in order for you to detect this that's 8 billion years old, you need a specific type of tool to detect something older than you. We just thought that we were gonna like feel better and special. Oh, okay, I see what's going on, white people. You are insecure. No pun intended. But speaking of insecure, Issa Rae, you don't have a grape akasha, but I do. So where did you get those grapes for that prosecco? Question. I'll take this one for 200, Alex Trebek, right? Because to be a great priestess means you're saying something really strong for you to have like a wine business. After all that you started in Hanifi Borgia and on YBSF listserv. For those of you guys in the Bay, YBSF listserv is tapped. Melanie from Canva's on there and so is Issa Rae. Also, now we see who's been playing in your career with Ebony. Oh, they were watching us on there. Yeah. It's London rap. I don't know what you were talking about. I don't do drugs. Okay. So let me know when you're ready. Yeah, he like really went in on her shoulder. The email's like, oh, I have no idea. Oh, okay. It was Ro that did it. Roshonda Cummings. She exposed the fuck out of her. Speaking of, there's something coming up about bitches getting banned from Oak Stop because Oak Stop, a lot of you guys don't know this because you left the Bay. Oak Stop took over Impact Hub. Yeah. Yeah. That's all the proof that you need that this blew up because look what happened in Impact Hub. Because the Impact Hub was a part of something called the Hive Network. They have different ones. Oakland put them out because they went on the Wi-Fi, Matt Haney and somebody named Pavel, and they hacked all the nonprofits that are there and laundered all their money out. Whoa, yeah. So that's how Mac Jones was getting money for his org. And are you wondering why they're not in the? So now, there you go. I just wanted to show you guys that before we get into this next level with people's kids and exposing what's going on. I wanted to show you guys this, and I think it's important for you to stop putting shit online. Like maybe they will like this. Maybe we can get investments if people see these videos. I think you need to stop because people are wondering how you got in their phone, how you got in their computer, and what you got from space. Oh, they're gonna think it's so funny when they see what we do this week. Yeah, with asphyxiation servers, that's fine because we already saw it. Because there's 3 chemicals that are absolutely missing for like serious like diseases, and people are going to be looking for them in a minute. They're being used to play with this asphyxiation server. Yeah, we can tamper with her air intelligence, and then she'll just die, and then people won't think that we did any of this. They'll just ask a bunch of questions, and we can just lie too. You can just get stabbed in your face. I just need you to know, like all these conversations about what you're going to do, play with me, and doing this and this and that. It's why you bitches are getting kidnapped, though. Right, because several people screamed in that virtual reality for you to be quiet as fuck. You're half my height. You would just get stabbed in your face. Motherfuckers like this getting hit the fuck up. Stop sticking your dick in people's kids. That's why you're getting hit. That's simple. Thank you, Auntie. It's that simple. I have to talk to Susana. Yeah, they uploaded her dad to this. The other Susana. Remember they killed that little girl in Atlanta? Oh, whoa. So this is what you're doing. This is what they're doing. They're playing with magic from space. Right. So some bitch is like, oh, I can get a body now and be like stuck to your head like this. Like her whole fucking form, like 6 feet, like stuck like this. Like, okay, maybe I can get a new body like this. Okay, it's not working. Some stupid bitch that's just still Desiree in space and like still Sierra and some other bitches in space to have no like coloring. Good. So now you know. Are you paying attention to what they keep on posting? Ooh, the other one, he took it off. Okay, it's on this other one, the brain one. Playing with your eyes. Yeah, they think it's funny, like, oh, look. several people got arrested this week for that server, chemical server. Four more people are getting switched off their team. Like, well, if I upload him to the server, then he won't play as well, right? Okay, I don't want people knowing that I took like fentanyl and stuff like that, and then I did shootings to get on my team. I don't want people to know that about me. It's just embarrassing.
Researchers created the most detailed and comprehensive map of the human heart cell to date, including the cells responsible for making it beat in a coordinated way. This map, called the Human Heart Cell Atlas, helps us understand how the cells work and what happens when things go wrong in a disease. The study focused on 8 heart regions and found 75 different cell states, including those in the cardiac conduction system, which is like the heart's electrical wiring. This system sends electrical signals that make
75 different cell states. How's that possible? 75 different cell states and then how many cell types? Okay, so cell types, right? And then cell states. And then I want to ask, what did you use to track the etheric cells that weren't some of the heart cells? Like the atrial, like there's like a atrial like node in the heart. It's like for like electrical conduction. What cell states did you find there? Because you need a specific akasha to look that far. That's why like cardiology is like hella delayed and far behind. Okay, and this is why everyone's getting their papers retracted and everyone's like complaining about these whites in medicine and science because they're not doing nothing but going to space and using our kids when they're sleeping to translate all of this. Oh, so they didn't do any research, not a single like level of research. They just spend that money on bullshit and they go look for people in space to go translate this. So they thought I was going to be sitting in a laboratory like, yeah, I'll write that book and yeah, I'll do this for free and yeah, this and yeah, you're so special. Like, how dare I not know that white men are so special and I should be like sitting here playing on the computer with you all day and you're a pedophile. But that one I know for a fact was fatal because that's the intention. Oh, okay, that's how you use that system. Oh, the intention is to make sure that this can happen. So 3 of your teeth smashed out. Good. Concussion. Good. Good. Permanent loss of like a specific motor function. Good. Permanent loss and like of like coherency. Good. That's how you use the ESP system. So I just wanted to show you guys that because they swore up and down that that's not why I got removed from my team because you don't have to pay them now. So you just saved a bunch of money for like like summer camp or donating, or like doing like community benefit stuff or just not playing with Steph and Aisha. So I'm going to be calling 2 more beings, the squid and the Octwazi. Well, let me go ahead and do the rest in peace report just to show you guys a few things. Yeah, end of walk literally. Like I said, motor functions, right? So now it says right here, Tennessee Department of Corrections, because you guys are playing too fucking much. In the water. Yeah, imagine an orca with a headscarf and you guys are doing too much. Oh, I hate this planet. There's no fucking food here. Okay, let's get started. Whoa, yeah, you want to go play in Memphis, in Tennessee? That's what playing in the jail, bringing white bitches in out the jail. Talking about your Conkler. Okay, let's see. Come sit down. Right. Talk about what you said. wanted you to waste my time. Yes, SmackDown engineering manager, systems design. Yeah, playing games with the cartel, SmackDown. SmackDown. Whoa, whoa. She used to be an assemblywoman. Mhm. Ooh, former mayor of San Fernando, yeah. Ooh, ooh. And in the assembly district, whoa, yeah, playing with people's kids at birth. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, she looks like a Spanish version of a Latifah Simon. Yes. Yeah, started a lot of shit. Ooh, oh, yeah, they've been in her house with Young and a few other things. Fine. Good. 6 kids. Oh, Martha. Martha, we've done this before. It's okay. I just think it should stop. We've done this before. Let's go have fun. Why this? And that's what happened. Someone saw her face and said, bitch, you did what? Would somebody shout? Good. Myrtle Beach playing games? Smacked. Okay. Yeah, they do make some type of systems like a payroll, contacting your staff. Like, oh, like we have internal communication systems like for like our staff and stuff like that. It's different from like talking to the clients and customers. It's like something that they can buy. It's like an API or like code. Like if you have like an existing website or something like you use on the site. By the way, Park Plaza Hotel, your system for tracking people's hours is tapped. So there's a bunch of people that have not been going to work and they're still getting paid full time. You deserve it though. He won't go check it, I promise you, because he's trying to stay very far away from a certain system at that job for what he did, playing with somebody. Boston Consulting Group, Doug Cush, good, good, good. Doug Cush playing with everyone's Cush. Look at this nigga too, Doug Turple. Ooh, okay, okay. There's Doug, and Doug. Okay, you better keep on playing. Keep on playing with Castle, and you will get hit. Doug Stewart. That's the next level of this nonsense with Shonda. Scott, Doug Stewart. Because he saw two. So you see Doug, and Doug. Okay. Working at Salesforce SmackDown. Whoa. Whoa. Good. This one was a problem. Smacked out. Sherry Hepner. This one is Cheryl Hepner. I just wanted to say that that one was very extreme because of what her name was involved in. This somebody has found this article. It's a big problem on the island. Yeah, it's starting hella shit. Well, can we get a refund then? Well, we covered you. Well, we're not getting any coverage now because you changed the policy last minute. Thousands of dollars so they can have like life insurance policies because that was gonna help, right? I put all my paycheck into this for months and months and months. A quarter of my paycheck going into this, it was expensive, like $400 a month, this and this and that, paying and not getting anything and starting hella shit. So yeah, thank you. The feds are on it now. Good. 3 reports on IC theory, New Zealand, Australia. Okay, good. So this one is Cheryl Hebner from this thing. Cheryl Hebner. Hebner. Yeah. Yeah. How did this lady pass away? She was a part of Association for Deaf and Adults Disabilities. This high praise told on her, but there several people were trafficked because of her. She was very dishonorable. Yeah, she was trafficking other like deaf and blind people. Like, oh, just walk over here. But who's like taking me? I thought you said I'm getting on the bus. Where's my dog? Where's my companion? For your clinical surgery. Yeah, just like bitch getting smacked up like the cards overlays. Yeah, whoa! I feel like that's confirmation. Okay, 510. Okay, okay, I'll come. Okay, okay. Michael Patrick Reagan, done for. Reagan and Associates. Yeah, he got smacked out. Maria knows this one. Yeah, that was. She was you see, yeah, life insurance and playing games. Yeah, playing games, playing a lot of games with people's like insurance. I can't find your policy, but I just paid for it. So why are you accepting money for a policy that I can't? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Let's play your bank account. I already screenshotted it, and I know that you changed my I don't want to play with you. Well, he wanted to play, so he got hit. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Serena McClellan, yeah, she got smacked. Technical marketing professional. It's the company that she worked at, and this nigga got clapped to playing in the cartel. Soryams Ruiz and his sister like made something like, oh, my brother passed away and did it. No, you did. Okay, I see. Right. So you guys know I told you about James Quintero. They did something called like 5 links. James Quintero, he like put me onto it, then he like stopped doing it and stuff like that. We were like both in college. So like, okay, something like to build your networks and stuff like that and just on professionalism and da 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 da. I like dropped out of it like a little bit earlier than him, but something happened where James was doing 5 links and there was someone else that they were trying to set up, Jesus Martinez, and then Jesus fell off because they set him the fuck up. So he's dating a suavecita. Yeah, like cold, like heavy, like 6 niggas died heavy. Like, oh, I'm just going on a date tonight with my friends. I'm out with my girls. See, I told you. Oh, she looks good tonight, dead. How were they doing this? Because remember, the 5 links, the way that they were registering people, they were getting like different companies or even other people, and they were putting them on the 5 links network. So some of you guys don't even know that. Like, oh, I got Comcast, but they put me on 5 links so they can have an easier way to tap my home phone and network. His dad got caught doing that with, remember I talked about Olympia's mom playing with that voice over internet provider and playing in the cartel? That's why he got smacked. You guys are just now seeing this. But she mentioned that though, about 5 links playing on people's phone and starting shit. And look, dude got clapped. He got clipped. Yeah, this is very serious for him to get smacked like that because his dad in the cartel is a big problem playing with Aguachiles again. This time from El Salvador. So now we know whose family is bringing these niggas here. Because it's Aguachiles, it's El Salvador. It was really Nicaragua, but then they share a border with another country, and that's where they went to go play. So to play with Sazon, that you can't sell in the United States because you're on a watch list and you're banned by the federal government. She wasn't playing with me though. She's a sweet lady, but she just needs to know her husband was involved in gay sex rituals trying to make her sick. And they glamored the fuck out of her with like a specific donut that she loved eating. They injected it. Whoa. These talks are explosive. Yeah. He was on the phone, hacking people's phone. These talks are explosive. Enriquita. This was her game. This was her hand to play with Aguachiles and play in everyone's cartel, playing on the phone. Okay, so let's keep on going. Okay, you know what? This is enough. It's enough. That's Broccoli's because she started this. This nigga's dead already. It's Chicharron. That's the least of his problems. They're gonna do like carnitas. Oh, this has nonsense in it. Just like put a hole in the straw and just be like, oh, it's like spilling on my shirt here. Let me just go. Get a different cup. That chill, you can smell. Whoa. Belcalis putting Chiang water and nonsense to people's drink. And that's how Offset lost his mind with like bad cereal. What type of cereal is this? Tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Belcalis, don't play my cereal. I know what you're doing. He's telling people that he was involved in medical procedures against his will. Stop starting shit. Yeah, she's ratchet, Belcalis, and putting Offset through hella chaos just to like, you will set up my hood. It will be treacherous. I will die. I will cry. Things will go left for me. Every time he doesn't want to play with her, he has to read out that list. Offset, you ready for your punishment? Just so that his whole hood doesn't get set up. You guys don't know that Offset really sacrificed a lot. So, that's where she worked at, this white lady. She got snapped. EPR systems. What is the EPR, Daisy? No, she did that. She died. Karina McLeod, yeah, she got killed because she was playing. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Playing in Nashville, playing with the Black community, playing with Moneybagg Yo. This right here, the real me. Yeah, playing in everyone's paycheck. That's the real you. So now, okay. See, yeah, EPR systems, like, okay. Cloud solution. Resource planning. Enterprise resource planning. Oh, so we upload this, like it takes everything like EBITDA, like our funds and everything like that, and it like predicts like what we should buy, how we should do this, how we should do that based on like the money coming in. So that software was tapped, and then they stole a lot of your money to make it seem like, oh, we're not doing well with revenue. Okay, we'll sell this company off. Okay, let's see what they say over here. Okay, it's like we're gonna that we're no longer doing like these uniforms anymore. We got into different, so luckily they didn't print them already because he planned it. You guys are hella disgusting playing with Martha. You're so delusional. Whoa. Mary and Brian. Yeah, they're putting her ass in that Brian now. You guys know what Brian is? It's like you soak chickens and stuff in it. Ooh, oh, good. Yeah, talking about ear clunkless surgery. She's had 3 of them. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Daisy. Disgusting white women, disgusting. You're gonna find out about me and my brother. I don't want to talk too much about what happened in the past. Just know that me and my brother are close. So these hoes are fucking delusional. Yeah, that lingo, we good. That lingo. That's legal and regulatory executive. Tech, neobank, traditional banking. Polly, Polly D. No. Paulie from he's a Guido. Like, you guys remember Paulie from Jersey Shore? Yeah, they played with him in that Linguica. He's high priest. Now you see an Italian, they're dark skinned. Oh, now I see Faye. Now you see. So like you guys want to go play? That's enough, Queen. That's just enough. And I'll talk about any color, brother. We can just wrap it or paint it later, just like they did the one that they tried to steal from me. Oh, I know. He's gonna have to tell him, yeah. A lot of them don't know. Offsite tech. Oh, ooh, yeah. Playing with everyone's land development. It was 6 specific developments that are still going. Finished now. None of them are finished. And they have Oaxaca women, like they put their bodies there and then put cement over in the foundation and then built the developments. And then one of them is unstable because like the metal pole is like going through her body. And like her body's like there. So whoa, yeah, good. There you go. Good. Good psychedelic science. Good. Playing with my work and starting shit. Playing hella games with Sutton King and all those ugly, filthy, disgusting assholes. Oh, I didn't know he died. Yeah, you're next. You're next, and everyone saw your face. Oh, okay. Okay. No, you're not indigenous. They told you to do that for some years because of this whole reparations thing to move money around and play. And everyone set you up. You've not been to a single meeting. They've called you in. You have not gone. You don't speak any indigenous language. You're a fraud. Thank you. Stop having sex with your dad too. Felicitaciones. Felicitaciones. So now you guys are seeing the repercussions of playing with Papacito's dad and best friends. So now you guys are seeing good. So now, High Priest, yeah, playing in the jail and starting too much shit in New York. I just want a rough nigga from the Bronx. If he's from the Bronx, why is he in Suffolk County? Okay, let me stop playing with you. Because now they're moving niggas around and doing transfers, but that's okay because we're watching. Yeah, dead, another judge. He's been gone. Ooh, this is going. Scientists develop a drug that there's also a drug for Alzheimer's, and the side effect is regrowing your teeth. Oh, so people, but you guys are encouraging this bullshit, right? So they're draining all the medications to play. Cultivating a spiritual intelligence. It's spiritual intelligence for wise innovation. What the fuck are you talking about? Intelligence? Hey, get these bitches off the airplane with people's kids. Yeah, 3 Japanese babies switched at birth, and like a Chinese baby eating for magic. Okay, I feel comfortable now going out and being spiritual. Now you see why no one's why everyone's getting switched to their team. Because I'm telling you, these entertainers, I just not found out about my YouTube and everything else. They're getting hella mad. Why not hear about this though? Why didn't you tell me about this? So a lot of people, they get from a lot of people. Right. All right, you guys, I just to show you that. That's going to get somebody hit. That chemical server for asphyxiation, be very careful with that in court. Okay. I don't know, some like white man that's on the meth in the building that barricaded himself in here to play games on the computer. That's how we get spiritual powers, by playing with black people. We're supposed to do that. Come on. So was that before or after you took a bunch of meth? Thank you for the California endowment. No, so now for all the bitches that started this, I didn't start any of that. No, I have no idea who that woman is. I'm sorry, I can't talk to you about that. Because remember, after look what happened with Daisy and look at this and look at that, they all scattered. No, that never happened. I swear to God, I never told you about that. You're the one that texted me about this because you were texting me Daisy's video, like, look at this and look at that, and look at her bra and look at this and look at that. Why do you worried about that? Why aren't you listening to what she's saying? Oh, I don't remember sending you that. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I didn't know too much about that. Oh, Daisy, yeah, I've never heard about this. Virtual reality? Oh, that's very strange. Why would you do that? Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Daisy, yeah, I think I've heard about her like once. Yeah, I just want to let you know that I have your phone tap. Don't ever play with me on my channel ever again. What are you talking about? We've been friends for years. Oh, I have no idea about AI. Oh, no. I've never seen these tutorials. Yeah, but you try to teach us at a Google conference. Oh, that was like something different. No, you open up the UTF-8, the same one that Daisy goes on, because it was made in space because we blacklisted them after playing hella games with SBS TV, and you started doing this. No, that's not true. I never heard about her work. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being like attacked, but I have a recording. Oh, okay, good. Oh, I forgot saying that. I forgot I said that. No, I don't know her. No, no, no. I would never have. That man is about to get hit again. He got hit up. Do you want to talk about what happened when you got mated for 4 days by the clone that you printed? Finally, you're not my master. I have no idea what's, oh, spiritual intelligence. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I mean. Where did you learn about this, like with intelligences? Oh, well, no, I would never put anybody in virtual reality and like stalk and harass somebody like that. That's not true. Nah, Rizza Islam, that's not true. I believe in Islam. I would never do that to another black woman where we're like stalking and harassing her. I never, ever, ever did that. Rizza Islam, he got hit. Rizza Islam, he got caught in sex rituals. Done. Rizza Islam, he's one of the main AZF niggas. Rizza Islam, he got caught up a long time ago playing on my fucking Instagram. Thank you. A long time ago, he got caught playing with me and playing with that intelligence scanner. Because these niggas have no knowledge or Akasha. Because now everyone's asking, okay, what federation are you in? I don't need that, brother, but everyone else is in one. How do you know that's not what started slavery? Why would it be this that started slavery versus our gifts as aquatic beings? Oh, well, I don't have one. I don't think I need. Oh, okay. I don't know. That's how that happened. Farrakhan, what do I say? I'm in this meeting with a bunch of men that are asking about this. No, I don't know Daisy. I don't. No, I would never do that. Oh, Islam. No, I don't practice Islam. I practice something else. I just call it that. Here we go. Here we go this week. Here we go. Because some got sent out and bitches are scattering. It's happening. Hey, you guys, I just want to tell you why I did not look at this email before I started all this with Daisy this week. Don't go near her. Get out that hospital if you're there, and don't say anything to her online about anything. It's done. Because I really just got an email from somebody like, oh, do you know that you're getting sued by 4 families for playing with their children? Oh, Daisy, yeah, I heard about them in the States. Oh, Drake, no, I didn't hear this. How did I not hear about this? His son? Oh yeah, I did get your text and email some months ago. Oops. Yeah, I did. I opened and I read it. Okay. No, I didn't do that in the 80s with Idris. I'm not the one that set them up. Oh, I just have my retirement. You're not making any monetization because you stole all your songs. Is it a crime? Yeah, you get to be that fucking goofy and bullshit and Croydon and Mission and Brixton. Yeah, playing with three niggas I didn't want to date, or you guys have no idea. These old hoes, okay? It was really the old hoes that started it, and they amped the young ones. All these women that are people with me, they're all in their 40s. Juliana's like 43 or 44. She's older than Brandy. I think she's like 46 or something like that. She's like older. I think like 1980. I don't know what year she's born. I don't know her birthday, Juliana. But she's like older. Yeah, she's Brandy's age. Brandy's like 44 years old. Get on in. She's like 43, I think. Yes, people didn't know that. 43, what the fuck? And you're acting like that? Exactly. Right? Certain things you can't hide. Yeah, some things come with time and age. Right. So now the next thing is like, oh, where did you get this Spanish from? Because this is on Daisy's playlist. I'm looking at it right here. Oh, I wasn't like stalking her and harassing and playing with my Annie, trying to build like her personality into me so you'd be attracted to me. And now we're in a relationship for a year, off of period blood spells, and your mate's like egg follicles from getting like stupid ass pap smears. That's not true. Yeah, because I talked to her about that. It's all good. We've been mating. She's about to be pregnant. She already was. It was just too early. Yeah, it was too early. It was like 2 years ago when this first started. What's this? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, why didn't you tell me that you were like looking into me like that? That's really weird. No, I was not playing with magic at all till I caused this, where Daisy can like repeat everything that I'm saying in real time. No, I didn't play with Chef Bay and start a bunch of bullshit with her spices and seasonings to say that she's like doing drug and narcotics trafficking because she beat the fuck out of somebody for playing. I'm about to go make this. You're doing too much. I don't need this though. You know, I got the plug in the cartel. Ah! I'm looking for this. Just go online. Thank you. I'm telling you, these hoes are out of control, out of control. And now trying to sneak into her house and her spice and supply line, trying to induce her pregnancy to play. You hoes have to be careful this week because this is really out of control. It doesn't matter because you're everywhere that this goes on. We're gonna keep on showing you that we're watching this, and this is why we're getting fired, getting hit the fuck up, and not getting your last check. Oh, I didn't like lie and tell on you, and that's when you got your SSI taken away. I didn't say that you get injected like by the United States government and then go out and burn black men, and that's what like caused like your strange illness. That's not a real one, and that's a fake doctor that gets paid to like lie. Oh, I don't know. People are watching us like embarrass themselves. You have no idea how embarrassing you are. But it's like when you're on drugs, right? You can't like see that. I had no idea people were watching us like that. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, you had no idea until your name came up in here too many times because you live in a. And I know for a fact that you listen to this because I can hear this. I know you saw what happened in Atlanta because of what happened with Takeoff and everyone them called everybody. Okay. I don't think we shouldn't have done this. No, you shouldn't have played with me at fucking all. You're playing with Leon at his job. Do you know what the fuck you started for thousands of children because you're stupid? You're talking about like having sex with another man and you guys are about to get spiritual powers and playing games and starting shit. That's a lace friend. That's how you know that this is like, okay. Well, that's all I have.